Hey there, folks. Ever heard of a little place called Greece? Sun-drenched islands, crystal clear waters? It's the stuff postcards are made of, but there's more to Greece than meets the eye. Hidden beneath the surface lies a history so rich, so influential, it shaped the very world we live in. So buckle up as we embark on a journey through time. We're diving deep into the rise and fall of Greek civilization. Prepare to be amazed by fascinating facts you never knew. Mysteries, myths, and legends, we've got them. From the heights of philosophical thought to the clash of titans on the battlefield, Greek civilization was a roller coaster ride of innovation, drama, and intrigue. So, stick around because this is a history lesson you won't want to miss. Ancient Greece, often hailed as the cradle of Western civilization, gifted the world with groundbreaking ideas and inventions. Think democracy, philosophy, the Olympics, concepts we take for granted today. But where did it all begin? How did a collection of city-states scattered across the Aegean Sea rise to such prominence? The story of Greek civilization is one of triumph and tragedy, of intellectual brilliance and devastating conflict. It's a tale that continues to captivate and inspire us millennia later. Get ready to explore the fascinating world of ancient Greece, where gods and monsters mingled with mortals, and where the seeds of Western civilization were sown. Our story begins millennia ago, shrouded in the mists of time. Imagine a land dotted with small villages, nestled amidst rolling hills and sparkling seas. This was Greece in its infancy, long before the grandeur of Athens or the might of Sparta. These early Greeks, known as the Minoans and Mycenaeans, were skilled sailors and traders. They sailed the Aegean, establishing connections with powerful civilizations like the Egyptians. The Minoans, centered on the island of Crete, flourished with their magnificent palaces and vibrant art. Their civilization, sadly, met a mysterious end, leaving behind tantalizing clues like the legend of the Minotaur and the Labyrinth. But the spirit of innovation and exploration didn't die with the Minoans. The Mycenaeans, named after their grand city of Mycenae, rose to prominence. They were fierce warriors, their exploits immortalized in epic poems like Homer's Iliad and Odyssey. Following the decline of the Mycenaeans, Greece entered a period known as the Greek Dark Ages. Yet, from this apparent darkness, a new Greece emerged, one that would reshape the world. Instead of sprawling empires, independent city-states rose to prominence. Athens, Sparta, Corinth, Thebes, each with its own unique character and ambitions. These city-states, bound by a shared language and cultural heritage, competed fiercely in trade, warfare, and the arts. This era witnessed the birth of democracy in Athens, a radical experiment where citizens, not kings, held the power. Sparta, on the other hand, developed a rigid military society. Their disciplined warriors feared throughout the land. Competition, sometimes leading to bitter conflicts, fueled innovation and progress. The Greeks excelled in philosophy, mathematics, astronomy, and the arts, laying the foundations for Western civilization. What fueled this extraordinary period of growth and achievement? The answer lies in the Greek spirit, a thirst for knowledge, a love of debate, and an unwavering belief in human potential. The Greeks dared to question everything, to explore new ideas, and to challenge the status quo. They believed in living a balanced life, cultivating both mind and body. This spirit, this insatiable curiosity, propelled them to greatness and left an indelible mark on human history. The 5th century BC in Athens marked a period of unprecedented growth and prosperity, often dubbed the Golden Age of Athens. Leading the city was Pericles, a visionary statesman. Under his guidance, Athens flourished, becoming a beacon of art, philosophy, and democracy. The Parthenon, atop the Acropolis, stands as a testament to Athenian architectural genius. Imagine a society where ordinary citizens, not just kings or priests, had a say in how they were governed. That was the radical idea behind Athenian democracy. Under Pericles, democracy flourished. The Athenian assembly, open to all male citizens, met regularly on the Nix Hill to debate and vote on laws, elect officials, and decide on matters of war and peace. This direct democracy, while not without its flaws, was a revolutionary concept that challenged the very notion of power and governance. To prevent any individual from amassing too much power, Athenians practiced ostracism. Each year, citizens could vote to exile a fellow citizen for 10 years, a safeguard against tyranny. This system, while imperfect, reflected the Athenian commitment to civic engagement and the rule of law. The legacy of Athenian democracy continues to inspire democratic movements and institutions around the world. The Golden Age witnessed an explosion of creativity in arts and philosophy. The Parthenon, dedicated to the goddess Athena, stands as a testament to Greek architectural genius. Its perfect proportions and intricate sculptures, crafted by master artists like Phidias, embody the ideals of harmony, balance, and order that define the Greek worldview. But Athenian creativity went beyond architecture. Theaters echoed with the tragedies of Sophocles and Euripides, exploring the depths of human emotion and morality. Comedies by Aristophanes poked fun at politicians and intellectuals, showcasing the Athenian love of satire and debate. This was also the era of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, philosophers whose ideas on ethics, logic, and politics continue to shape Western thought. The Golden Age of Athens stands as a shining example of what human civilization can achieve when creativity, innovation, and intellectual curiosity are given free rein. The echoes of ancient Greece resonate even in the heart of our modern world. Remember that radical idea, democracy, that sprouted in Athens? It wasn't a perfect system, not by a long shot, but it was a revolutionary leap forward. The very notion that ordinary citizens could have a voice in their government, could debate, vote, and even criticize their leaders, that was unheard of in most ancient societies. Fast forward to today, and the principles of democracy, refined and reimagined, form the bedrock of countless governments around the world. From the halls of Congress in the United States to the bustling parliaments of Europe and beyond, the Athenian legacy lives on. It's a testament to the enduring power of an idea, born in the minds of those ancient Greeks who dared to imagine a different way of governing. But the Greeks' contributions to civilization went far beyond politics. Their thirst for knowledge, their dedication to exploring the world around them, led to groundbreaking discoveries in fields like mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. Remember Pythagoras? His theorem about right triangles is still taught in schools today, centuries after he first formulated it. And what about Hippocrates, often hailed as the father of medicine? He shifted the understanding of illness from the realm of superstition to the realm of observation and scientific inquiry. His famous oath, still taken by medical students today, emphasizes ethics and compassion in the practice of healing. The Greeks laid the foundation for scientific thought, for a way of understanding the world based on reason, observation, and logic, a legacy that continues to shape our modern world. Ever been to a play? Cheered on your favorite athletes at the Olympics? Those experiences too have roots in ancient Greece. The Greeks were masters of storytelling, of exploring the human condition through drama and poetry. Their tragedies and comedies, performed in magnificent open-air theaters, laid the groundwork for Western theater. And speaking of spectacle, the Olympic Games, a celebration of physical prowess and athletic competition, first arose in ancient Greece. The spirit of the Olympics, of pushing human limits and striving for excellence, continues to inspire athletes and spectators alike. The Greeks left an indelible mark on our world, not just through their ideas, but through the very experiences that shape our culture and identity. The ancient Greeks didn't just give us democracy and the Olympics, they also gave us something even more profound: philosophy. Now, before you picture a bunch of toga-clad guys sitting around stroking their beards and pondering the meaning of life, let's set the record straight. Greek philosophy wasn't just about abstract theories, it was about questioning everything, about understanding the world and our place in it. Imagine a world without science, without a systematic way of understanding the natural world. That's the world the Greeks inherited. But instead of relying on myths and superstition, they dared to ask why. Why do things fall to the ground? What is the nature of reality? What is the good life? These were the kinds of questions that consumed the minds of the first Greek philosophers, and their answers continue to echo through the ages. No figure looms larger in Greek philosophy than Socrates. He roamed Athens, engaging in thought-provoking conversations. Socrates used questioning, the Socratic method, to challenge assumptions. Imagine Socrates asking, "What is justice?" You might offer a confident definition, but Socrates would reveal the holes in your logic. This pursuit of truth through dialogue is the Socratic legacy. Socrates never wrote down his ideas, but his legacy lived on through his most famous student, Plato. Plato believed in a higher realm of perfect forms, a pale reflection of our world. Imagine a perfect circle existing in the realm of forms. The circles we draw are imperfect representations. Aristotle, Plato's student, took a different approach. He believed in observation and studying the natural world. Plato looked to the heavens, Aristotle kept his feet on the ground. The Golden Age of Greece, like all golden ages, couldn't last forever. The very spirit of competition that had spurred the Greeks to such heights contained the seeds of its own undoing. Remember those city-states, each fiercely independent, each vying for power and prestige? Their rivalries, often simmering beneath the surface, would eventually erupt into open conflict, plunging Greece into a cycle of warfare and instability. Think of it like a family feud, but on a much grander scale. Athens, with its powerful navy and democratic ideals, clashed with Sparta, the militaristic powerhouse with an iron grip on its citizens. Smaller city-states were forced to choose sides, creating a complex web of alliances and rivalries. This fragile balance of power, constantly shifting and fracturing, couldn't hold forever. The stage was set for a conflict that would shake the very foundations of Greek civilization. In 431 BC, tensions ignited the Peloponnesian War, a decades-long struggle between Athens and Sparta. Imagine a war that consumed a generation, fought across Greece, pitting neighbor against neighbor. This wasn't just a clash of armies. It was a clash of ideologies, a struggle between two ways of life. The war was brutal, marked by sieges and naval battles. Athens, confident in its navy, suffered a devastating plague, killing thousands. Sparta gained the upper hand, but victory came at a heavy cost. The war shattered Greek unity, leaving a legacy of bitterness and exhaustion. As the Greek city-states weakened through infighting, a new power arose to the north, Macedon. Under Philip II, Macedon transformed, its army growing in strength and discipline. In 338 BC at Chaeronea, Philip's forces defeated Athens and Thebes, ending Greek independence. Alexander the Great inherited his father's ambition, leading a campaign of conquest across Persia and Egypt. The classical age of Greece, the era of Athenian democracy and philosophical brilliance, had come to an end. The fall of Greek civilization, folks, wasn't the end of its story. It was just the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter where Greek ideas, spread by Alexander's conquests and preserved in libraries and scrolls, continued to influence and inspire generations to come. Think about it. The Roman Empire, which rose to prominence after the Greeks, adopted much of Greek culture, their gods, their art, even their language. The Romans might have ruled the world, but in many ways they lived in a world built on Greek foundations, but it didn't stop there. Fast forward through the centuries and you'll find the Renaissance, a period of rebirth and rediscovery in Europe, fueled by a renewed interest in classical Greek and Roman thought. Artists, writers, and thinkers drew inspiration from the Greeks, sparking a cultural revolution that shaped the modern world. Open a book of philosophy today, and chances are you'll find yourself grappling with questions first posed by those Greek thinkers centuries ago. What is justice? What is the good life? How do we know what we know? These questions haven't lost their relevance, their power to challenge and inspire us. Walk into a courtroom and you'll witness the echoes of Athenian democracy, the principles of justice, fairness, and the rule of law. Attend a scientific conference and you'll see the legacy of Greek curiosity, the drive to understand the world through observation and reason. The Greeks may be long gone, folks, but their ideas continue to shape the very fabric of our world, a testament to the enduring power of human thought. So, the next time you gaze up at the stars, marvel at a work of art, or find yourself pondering the mysteries of the universe, remember the ancient Greeks. Remember their thirst for knowledge, their passion for debate, their unwavering belief in human potential. Don't let that spirit of exploration die, folks. Keep asking questions, keep challenging assumptions, keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And hey, while you're at it, why not hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to Lexopedia for more mind-blowing journeys through history and beyond? Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep the spirit of ancient Greece alive.